There's new Exodia support, and you know, we're excited about it. More importantly, I'm excited about it, especially because it lends itself to my style of Exodia deck, the graveyard style, where you just bring it all back from the graveyard, use it as a resource, and obliterate your opponent every step of the way. There's a new fusion monster, a whole bunch of new support cards that'll make their way into many Exodia decks, and they're so new that we have to play in like a beta version of it, but that's fine. That's fine, I'm still excited. So, we're going to open up with one of my favorite cards, Reasoning. Now it's an Exodia deck, so you can figure things out.
No.
Wait, did you actually pick 3?
Yes, because I know the hand and the arm are level 3 instead of 4.
They're 1. They're all 1. You just fluked your way into getting rid of my Cyberjar and acing my Reasoning? Wow. Yeah. Be clueless more, everybody. I guess that's the lesson here today. We're gonna use our first of many pots, Pot of Prosperity.
No. That's just me. That's just I used all my luck for today.
Maybe. But hey, you know, a broken clock's right twice a day. That's what they say. Now we have this run in a different greed variant of the deck with some of the other new, you know, with the morphing jars and fun things like that, just so we can focus on the Exodia stuff. But I guess the opening here is gonna be Millennium Cross to deal with the new fun stuff, as tempting as all the other cards are. So we're gonna grab that, and we can then sort everything else out how we need it. But the focus here will certainly be Exodia. So, Millennium Cross activates. We simply show you that we have 5 pieces of Exodia in our deck, so this can't be used by non-Exodia decks. But here out comes the Phantom Exodia Incarnate. Now, I think it's safe to put him into attack mode, because during damage calculation, I can use a quick effect to make the damage equal my current life points. So that sounds pretty good. I'll just set a couple cards down here as well, and my turn.
Which is going to be difficult for me because that's 8k right there.
Yeah, so you got to get a little more clever about it, which obviously can be done. But I can negate a spell or trap activation. So it's a little trickier than, you know...
Xylo.
Go ahead.
Kaiju.
You can Kaiju it, sure. If you have a Kaiju, you know, so be it. So that's one weakness of them. We're showcasing the ups and the downs.
Well, Kaiju is every monster's weakness, let's be honest. There's no monster that can resist it except for like a very few select ones.
Yep, so that certainly gets around Phantom Exodia Incarnate. Now we'll see if I can do anything with him, you know, aside from that. Obviously, I might be able to summon another one. There's 3 copies here in the extra deck. And also, I have some of the previous older Exodia support in here that will be benefited because it's a level 10 Exodia. But yeah, that's a shame. I can set and obliterate with that new Phantom Exodia Incarnate, so it would have been a bit huge. But we'll give your Dark Arm Dragon Teledad deck some time to shine, see how it goes.
Ooh, that was a bad draw for me.
Good, because I'm not in a fantastic position to bounce back after that. So we'll have to see. Chaos Space, always good, though. Dark Arm Dragon, you got 2 in there. Oh, wait, one's light. Okay. So he's a little far away from getting his basic plays moving.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Ooh.
I drew all 3, by the way.
Of your Crescent Dragons? Oh, Dark Arm Dragons.
No, Allure of Darknesses. Every time I pulled Allure of Darkness,
yeah.
I drew Allure of Darkness.
Not a bad card for the deck, but you don't want all of them. I rarely see people run 3 Allure of Darknesses just because of the threat of that happening. I see a lot of decks run 2. I think most decks that I have with Allure run 2. Alright. So you are, you know, still making some plays move. But it looks like you're not going hyper-aggressive, so I'll have time. Which Exodia decks always need time. Or can always use time. Sure, they might be built to move a little quicker than that. But... this could be good. You now have 3 dark monsters in the graveyard, however. So out comes Dark Arm Dragon. Stardust Charge Warrior gives you an extra draw, which I'm sure is beneficial.
First off, get rid of that Kaiju.
Absolutely.
Which ironically adds another dark monster to my...
Okay, well, you hit the Sangan. Thank you. Now, obviously, just adding an Exodia piece to my hand isn't going to save a ton here. It really depends on what the draw is going to do. So... I think I'm going to try going for my Greed Jar. I forget if it works just being attacked and flipped, but you're probably going to target destroy it anyway. So I'm in a bad spot. Draining Shield goes as well because the new Exodia benefits from life points, and you have to spend life points of some. So I put a single copy of Draining Shield around just to supplement life points a little bit. But there's a lot of fun mixes that you could do with life point decks, with milling decks, that could also benefit this new Exodia format.
Yeah.
But as we can see here, if Exodia doesn't get exactly what it wants, it struggles. And here we will be doing the very same. I will set 2 cards, and end my turn. Simple as that. Alright.
Alright, let's... Okay. I'm just gonna go straight for the attack. You shouldn't have anything...
Obliterate. You know we're gonna jump the gun to get that returned to your hand, and we will send to the graveyard a single copy of an Exodia piece. Now that you've spent your dark resources, you can't pull them right back out immediately.
I can start facilitating it a little bit.
Yeah, I guess
by playing...
Yeah, I guess I'll let you go back to your main phase 1 there.
Yeah, that's a whole weird Yu-Gi-Oh phrasing. I'll go into battle phase. I activate this card. Okay, then I continue my main phase.
Yeah, because I get to play it in reaction to you going to your battle phase, not you entering your battle phase technically. So it is what it is. Draco Berserker of Tenyi. That's a problem. Okay.
Yeah. That was just to get another dark monster to the grave, mostly.
Absolutely. So you got 2 in there.
Okay, I'm gonna activate my Crescent Dragon, discarding my World Legacy Succession. I can add to my hand the Destrudo.
Ah, perfect. Well, maybe.
No, I can't, because I can't reduce his
You don't have
level
any
to
levels
0.
for it, do you? Yeah. Okay, so I've bought myself a turn by the look of things, narrowly. Or not.
No, I forgot that he gets sent back to the deck, so I can't send him straight to the grave.
Great.
But I can do this to now bring out Destrudo, which does cost half my life points.
Mm-hmm.
But I should be able to, yeah. Using both the monsters.
Yep.
And of course, Destrudo also puts them back into the deck.
Yeah, you have a lot of that going downhill for you.
But I can then send that card.
Now you're good. Oh, might as well use your Zephyros while these. Yeah, that'll
actually
secure the win.
I can't actually.
Yeah, you don't.
I can't actually bring out the Zephyros actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna hope that I can destroy your monster with 2,100.
Now his effect does go down, and I can mill cards to my hand. Lovely. We can choose a card to add. In this case, oh look, I can get a right arm of Exodia, but it's a little too late for that. I can send. Actually, no. Hold on. So who just attacked?
As Shooting Riser Dragon.
Shooting Riser. We're gonna send Elder Entity and Tis to the graveyard, and hope that works out for me. I think that's how it's gonna work out. I don't think I can use it more than once a turn, so we'll hold on to one, and we'll do that. It can activate its effect, and
I can destroy one card.
Berserker. Actually, I'll take Dark Arm Dragon while I can.
Darn it! How dare you?
Yeah, because I know it can just vanish and wreck my Obliterate, which is my only hope of survival right now. The downside is, even if I get my new Exodia, it relies on my life points, so I'll have to do something else.
You could try the spell card if you draw it too.
No, yeah, there's a lot of ifs. So we'll see how it goes.
What stinks is that my Dark Arm Dragon right now, I think that was my second copy if it wasn't it.
Well, you're still in a decent enough position, so we are going to struggle mildly and open up with some more obliteration. We gotta get rid of Draco Berserker. So we'll send another piece to the grave. Boop. Or back there where it belongs. Excellent. And what is my next play? I'm gonna set a card. And I think in this position I could set a card, or I could put... Oh, why not? No, I shouldn't. Why not? I'm gonna put out a right arm of the Forbidden One in attack mode. Just chilling, doing his thing. And I know it's a bad idea putting a monster in attack mode like this, but I gotta get a little payback for you getting me probably about 3 times in a row recently.
Last week I just kept doing it to you.
Yeah. Now, for a winning the duel standpoint, don't do this. You just put a 2100 monster on the field and you have 200 life points. Don't do this. I think I'll be okay, but it's too much of a big risk.
I think you do win because you not only did you
It's
get rid of
hard
my
for you to
monster,
get a 1-card draw and to succeed here.
and also because you have obliterate.
Yeah, obliterate should cover most things that you can accomplish here.
I drew the 1 card that would not help me at all in the deck.
Great.
Book of Eclipse. I can't put your monster face down.
I just set one, in fact, so that was going to try to help me out as well. Lovely. Okay.
Yeah, you got this one.
Yeah, just because, you know, you cut your life points and I was able to do a tiny bit of damage, which can happen with any deck if you just have some basics in your extra deck, which this one does indeed have. Now we are in a fun position where I can use my obliterate again, hit my own monster for funsies, send more Exodia pieces to the graveyard, use my backup soldier to get pieces back to hand, but at the end of the day I don't have everything I need anyway. I didn't attack here, which I could have, but we're going to have a little more fun. Let's go at you with this and see if we can just spice things up a little bit. Use some of the new cards. Because just attacking each other for game, boring. Real boring. Do I just go for another Link Rebo? Nah. Well, Link Rebo's more damage. Sure.
Don't kick me, Xylo. Oh.
Yeah. So there you go. Bought you some time. Just to see, because obviously, you know, could have won just by damage there, but this is an Exodia deck. We want to see if it can do anything else fun. Now,
Hi, Destrudo.
well, not the time.
Not the time, Destrudo.
Yeah, much like many Chaos decks, well, that's not true. Much like many Yu-Gi-Oh decks in general, if you lose your momentum, you're in bad shape. So, we're going to have some fun here and use Jar of Avarice to return some cards to the deck. This being probably... wow, we really got some picks out there. So, we'll do that, and we'll even put some Exodia cards back into the deck. Just so we have more obliterate targets. Simply because I do not have everything in it right now. That gives us a draw for Millennium Cross once again. Millennium Cross activates, letting me reveal all these Exodia pieces. And get out another Incarnate. Sure, we'll do him in attack mode. He does send all my other monsters away. So, fortunately, in this particular case, it was just a Link Rebo. But there we go. I still do not have life points. But we can go to battle and maybe get something moving. Waiting on you, by the way. Mario?
Yeah. Sorry, I had a cough right now.
Alright. Battling. And we'll just see if I can chip away 200 more life points at you. Attack! And then get some of his other effects, perhaps. So... damage calculation, yes. Get my 200 life points. So as you can see, if I wasn't down to the wire as harshly as I am right now, that could have been widely beneficial.
So any of cards that cut your life points in half, don't put them in them with this deck.
Yeah, don't put Destrudo in here. Don't play this with your Dinorphia. Don't do that. But, you know, we're still sitting on Obliterate. I got my own Book of Eclipse ready to mess with you. Ooh, Called by the Grave. That's evil. But that does give me an opportunity to showcase one of the other new Exodia pieces if I get it. Up, you're targeting the Jar of Avarice. Oh, no, you did target Incarnate. Okay. Oh, I actually don't have any Exodia pieces in graveyard at this very moment.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there's actually one card that they added in that it specifically helps.
Yes. So you don't have to run other things to support that. It's very nice to see.
They're 1 week to Spanish.
Yep. Okay, so when a spell card's activated, negate. Obviously, I have no effects this turn. Might as well just wait it out. Sure. Oops, still in standby phase. Which he's gonna do that, which does nothing. Oh, once per turn during standby phase, I lose 1,000 life points just completely. So just by having this guy on the field. So you just saved me. Thanks. That's funny.
I did that out of spite and I saved you.
That's right. Okay, so this will not particularly help me. Actually, it shall. That'll do well enough. Yeah, we'll keep riding the fire. Let's go. Or I can just obliterate him and be, you know, past that threat. But it's fine. I think we can time this to succeed, if we must. Obviously, incarnate in attack mode. Still terrible idea. But we have things.
Alright, let's do the danger in the hand.
Okay. Hopefully he hit self. No, he hit Destrudo. Good for you. Alright.
I guess. Oh my. Okay,
What you
so
got?
I can do you know what, I'm gonna see if this works. I want to know the timing of this. So I'm gonna activate my little Tsushinoko to bring back out the Destrudo.
Excellent.
Then I will Black Rose Dragon.
Okay.
Now, question is, if you return my Black Rose Dragon to the hand or to the extra deck, does the effect still go off, or do you fully negate it? Because I'm fully expecting you to obliterate right now.
I think it will still go off. Alright, we will find out. Of course, I send an Exodia piece to the grave. Yeah, it does.
Oh, but you're still alive, though.
Yes, but I also lose because you did that. So, remember how you accidentally saved me last turn? You accidentally won yourself the duel here, because I was planning to obliterate my own monster, so I don't take the life points.
Well, you still have one more turn to do something.
Stirring standby phase. Stirring standby phase.
I summon my own mythical creature, the Loch Ness Monster. There.
Uh-huh. And bam. All right. Well,
Upsides and downsides to this to that monster.
yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes in another one. Normally, you don't have to ride the line that deep. But a rematch.
True.
All right. This video may be structured strangely, but we'll just roll with it.
It's Exodia. When is it ever structured nicely?
I guess I will go second. Why not? You see my hand? I have Exodo Blaze and Raging Hellfire Exodo Flame ready to play, but I need to get one of my level 10 Exodia pieces out. Now, once again, there's two things I can do for that. There's going into my Phantom Exodia Incarnate, or there is going for the other Exodia Incarnate in my deck. So we have our options, but some need to be drawn. Sometimes we need to draw the spell card for it. Obviously, you are playing your deck where you can just send more stuff to the graveyard, and your first turn's probably the best chance you got to get good stuff out. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna wait on the rest and
Ooh, patience.
I don't want to waste a lot of my cards just yet because it is turn one. My deck is heavily aggressive, I should say, and it doesn't have like
Plus, what if I
counterplays.
drew Obliterate or something? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna set a card over here that's not Obliterate. And I'll also set a card over here that's not Obliterate. And I'll end my turn there. I did actually draw the Exodia Incarnate I was talking about, too. I just don't have a way of summoning him just yet.
Oh, you know, it'd be kind of funny. So you can send a lot of your Exodia cards to the graveyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking about it. If you put in Exodia Necros in there too.
Yeah, there is some Exodia Necros reasonability. Now, the support's not going to help him particularly, because it has to do with level 10 Exodia monsters, and Necros, I believe, is a level 4. So there's not really much synergy to go with that.
Yeah.
But I looked at all my, different possible Exodia things. Things with different mixes in it seem to be very viable for this setup, as long as you're running the Exodia things, such as my Sky Striker Exodia. I was thinking of whatever that recent thing we played that mills a bunch of cards. Milling deck's fantastic for this, but we'll see how it all goes. I'm gonna just play my Trap Trick here to get... Ooh, we can get our Exodo Flame with this. No, you can't get an obliterate with trap trick because it has to be a normal trap. But since I already have my Exodo flame ready to go, we're just gonna grab a backup soldier. Realizing now that's a problem with this deck. I only have 2 copies of backup soldier. I need a 3rd.
Oh, just in case one gets destroyed and all that.
Trap tricked. That's okay. All right, so you send that back. Excellent. I believe you get Zephyros out.
Yep, and one Dark Arm Dragon.
I do not
ready to
want
fight.
that to happen, so we're gonna Book of Eclipse you right now. Obviously, it benefits you in the long run, but yeah,
I drew 2.
He had 2 Dark Arm Dragons. Okay, that's problematic. Very
and then I'll
good.
just attack.
Sure.
I normally would try to expend
my
my
greed jar.
stuff. I would try to expend stuff to try to get rid of your back row too, like the 2 materials. But I have a feeling you're gonna obliterate at some point, so I'm going to keep it just in case I need to refill my graveyard with more dark monsters.
Okay. It's not unreasonable to keep yourself set up. You get a bunch of cards added. Now I just hope to cyber drive them away. Ooh, not a bad card to get here. Not what I was kind of hoping for, but probably better. So we can go straight to the new guy.
Is that immune to Dark Armed effect? The
What?
new guy? The new
yeah, 'cause
fusion?
it can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out another way.
Aha. Alright, but it's gonna get much worse for you. Because I have several pieces of the new support for him. So we can destroy all cards my opponent controls. That's kind of good.
I was thinking for fun of putting in the anima in there and 1 copy of that card that allows me to move my opponent's position of monster.
Oh, just to mess with me.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of huge. You are sitting at that. I could deal you 7,000 life point damage just by attacking into your Zephyros, because my boy does piercing. Oh wait, no, I'm at 5,200. Never mind. I will not have specifically the way to do everything I want. So, yeah, why not? Hellfire! Exodo Flame! Now I can negate my own card and get a benefit off of it, but I won't. Because that is incredible.
What?
Yeah, it's just one of those clear the field cards, such as, Dark Burning Magic.
Destroy all cards your opponent controls.
It's stoppable, just as anything else is. But when I just have that, that's a pretty good card, isn't it?
Oh my... Oh, and... Wait... And also, it also benefits if you were to... You should also put Foolish Burial Goods in here, because you can send it straight to your grave and activate one of its graveyard effects.
It's just... I definitely have 3 copies in the deck. And that's why I have Trap Trick in here, just to get this that much easier. But both the effects are so good. And once again, if I don't have Phantom Exodia Incarnate out, I can do Legendary Exodia Incarnate, who is sitting in my hand at the moment. So there's always ways to use it. Any level 10 Exodia, rather. Which is very much why I'm running one of these variants of the deck. I will end my turn there and hope to get more effects coming. So once per turn, I can set Obliterate, it says.
Wait, your monster's still 5,200.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I wonder if it stacks.
Does it stack?
We gonna find out. Alright, so yeah, from the graveyard I can add a Forbidden One from my deck or graveyard to my hand. Or I can...
Oh my god, it does stack. I'm looking at it right now. It just says gain it. It doesn't say it goes away.
Great. That's good. Now, of course, I will be losing 1,000 life points, so it's a ticking time bomb, but it's a really powerful ticking time bomb.
You know what? I drew Raiden, my Kaiju again, but I'm not going to use him. I want to see if I can kill your monster other ways.
Alright, good luck. Let's see. Why not activate negate?
Forgot that he had that.
Yeah. Let's use all his good effects.
Alright, then I have no choice. I will activate my Crescent Dragon, discarding my Destrudo.
Alright.
I guess I need to add to my hand another Dark Arm, just in case I can, like, facilitate that. Then...
Jeez.
I'll have to sacrifice my Crescent Dragon in order to bring out my Gilta.
I think I actually could have OTK'd you last turn and didn't think about it properly, but oh, how'd you tribute him?
When this card is normal summoned, you can banish one monster you controls
Ah,
with equal or higher attack points in this card.
okay, yeah, since he wasn't destroyed, excellent job. Very good. So I'm back on to square one, unfortunately.
But it is not the end of the duel for you.
No, I have to bounce back with a little bit of luck. Now, I do have that card in my graveyard to get a Forbidden One monster, which does actually help me pretty significantly here. And I think I'm going to try to make the most of it. So, why not activate now? And add to my hand. Let's just do a leg. Why not? Oh, no, I need to be able to summon it too. So that'll be a little tricky. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
Alright. I'll go to my end phase again. If you can stop interrupting me.
Interrupted you once. Calm down. We are just going to... I forget if it works like this. But I don't know. We're going to try it. Whee! Right leg of the Forbidden One. Yes. I can now summon the legendary Exodia Incarnate. And let's see if we can do a little combo piece. So, this is not a new card. This is an old Exodia support card. However, it can use the new Exodia support. And... oh, that didn't do it. Nope, I think it just didn't use the other effect. Pay half your life points. You cannot activate other cards. For the rest of the turn, destroy as many and equip 5 Exodia things from your hand or deck to this card. Well, that didn't do it. These are still in beta. So I thought that was going to do it. It didn't do it. So that's going to do nothing. I end my turn. And I'll get this piece to my hand. Lovely. Yeah, so Exodo Blaze might not be working yet, but that would have been the game if it was. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, equip up to 5, so you could equip
so I just
up to
needed
5 and just
get like 3 of them equipped to them, and it would have done the trick. But that's okay. We'll see how this goes. Surely you won't be able to summon a... oh no! Ah, you got the numbers. He doesn't do anything too fancy. Oh yeah, he does do something fancy. Whee! Reveal this, and that Exodia piece is in my hand. Yeah, didn't get obliterated a single time here. Okay.
Soul Spear.
Let's try doing one more speed run, see how it goes. Hopefully
right.
I'll get like multiple pieces of it. But yeah, as we can see, there are weaknesses. Things that do not destroy your card will work. Things that, ooh, this will actually help both of us. I'm going to be real cautious. I drew card destruction. That's one of those things that's good for both of us.
Yeah, that is.
But we'll see. Okay.
And then normal summon you. And I'm trying to figure out... okay. You know, I am just going to be a... I'm just going to leave the field as is, actually. It's better to have more monsters for you to try to... get over than it is to bring out like one singular tougher monster.
That's reasonable. Why not? I have a Sangan in my hand. I have some fun jars in my hand. But let's card destruction, see how we can go here. And I think that made me go very well, actually. We're going to Millennium Cross and see if I can make the combo work. But if the card's not working, the card's not working. Simple as that. So we'll get the boy out here. We'll put him over here. And now let's equip him, or set him up with an Exodo Blaze. Which doesn't seem to... well, funny enough, it's still a win, even if it's only the one effect programmed in. So, what's my activated effect do? This card bet. I don't know. Oh, no, it's that effect. It's not... oh, okay. He has a lot of effects, so it is what it is. We will, do things here, and... oh, wait, no, it's he needs to activate his effect to do all that. Okay, great. Well,
oh my god! You weren't kidding about ending it soon.
Yeah, I told you speedrun. You know, if you get everything you need here, oh yeah, why not just get an extra 4,000? There's a few different ways to win with Exodia in this deck. Obviously, we have the backup soldiers and things in here, so you can do things like drawing all the Exodia pieces to your hand in a desperate situation. However, this card is just powerful by itself. There will be deck combos that make this exceedingly easy to use. I'm just thinking of my Sky Striker mix being brutal with this, because, well, he clears everything else out on the field anyway. You can use Sky Striker cards with this guy if you wanted to. And also, it's just a fun engine to mill cards out and draw cards. And there's all kinds of other fun stuff. You might get to see this guy in some actual really good decks. Now, the only downside is you do have to run all the Exodia pieces who, in any other deck besides an Exodia deck, are dead draws. Even in an Exodia deck, they're kind of dead draws, to be honest, most of the time. But he's by himself pretty good, especially with those support cards. And we never got to see it here because I never got to have him survive to an end phase properly. But he can search those support cards in the end phase. So, good stuff. I love how each duel progressively, like, he got to work a little bit better. But there is a bit of
a learning curve with these cards, so.
I mean, I think I played it fine, but
no. I mean, like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, okay, so this combo's a little better than if I do it this way, kind of deal.
Yeah, certainly just attacking your opponent for game when you get the chance is always going to win you the duel. We know that much.
If only you were somehow able to return those 5 pieces back to your hand. If you don't win by that effect, by that attack point.
Leave in the comments deck combos that can return your back row back to your hand without requiring something in the back row. Because there's something out there, I just can't think of it right now. And subscribe so you don't see the crazy new Exodia videos when they come. We'll see you next time.
See ya, folks.